You guys are really good. Just intuitively, everyone quieted down, ready for the program to begin. Very impressive. And you know what else is impressive? I fussed at Chuck Bell this morning because I said, it's a little chilly and windy and I have to be outside at National Harbor. Can you do something about this? But the AC Hotels by Marriott team really worked hard and quickly brought this event upstairs. So thank you very much. Very quick and efficient. Love that. And I think that speaks a lot to what we can expect from this hotel in the future, too. So thank you, everyone, for being here for this very special event as we celebrate the opening of AC Hotel Washington, D.C. at National Harbor. And this marks the debut of AC Hotels by the Marriott brand in the Northeast. There are only two others, and this is the first time we're on the East Coast up here. There's one in New Orleans and one in Kansas City, right? And this is going to be really spectacular. If you can see, there's this European flair, this whole idea of getting luxury sophistication that's accessible and good for people who are visiting and who are working. So it's very exciting to see this. And we're expanding. So the AC Hotel brand is going to expand. And I think one thing that Marriott does so well, that it has these unique brands, and you know that you can go from one to another, whether it's a Renaissance or a Ritz or a JW, which my family and I stayed at recently, for the different needs that you have. And each experience is going to be unique and excellent. And so I can attest to that as a customer, and they did not pay me to say that. I pay for my hotels fully. Thank you. You're welcome. But we have a distinguished panel of guests to talk about this exciting venture. We have with us County Executive Rashern Baker from Prince George's County, the visionaries of National Harbor, the Peterson Companies, Ryman Hospitality Properties, who traveled in from Tennessee, thank you very much, and senior leadership from Marriott International. And we'll hear from the speakers who will share with us what this opening means for the Washington, D.C. area, for National Harbor, for Prince George's County, as well as what it means for Ryman Hospitality and for Marriott International. So without further ado, I want to introduce our first speaker, County Executive Rashern L. Baker III of Prince George's County, and I really just need to give him a shout out. This man completed the Boston Marathon this week. I mean, if that's not impressive, I don't know what is. Never in my lifetime, so congratulations to you. Congratulations.
I told before we started, I said, you know, no offense, Colin, but that's the real reason I'm here. I found an was doing it, and I was like, okay, I'm coming. No, we appreciate it. This is a great day for us in Prince George's County. I get a chance to say that a lot, but even with the wind going out there, it's a great day for us. To have the AC Hotel coming to Prince George's County, this is just fantastic. I mean, just looking inside of it. You know, it speaks to, and I like the little quote they had here. They said, you know, it gives you a city feel, and it said the brands create an urban, chic, stylish vibe, you know, with small plate restaurants and local art. And I immediately thought of the young adults that occupy my house. Because that's what they want. And I was thinking, wow, this would be a great place for them to come. Yeah. But this is what we've been asking for in Prince George's County. This is what the economic development and the vision that Milt had for National Harbor and folks like Wayne Curry and others had for Prince George's County. This is it. This is putting us on a map. And this is just part of what Gaylord and Colin and his team have done for National Harbor. And so we're so pleased as a county and as a county executive to add this additional star to what's going to be, you know, the attraction around National Harbor and getting people here. So we have the Gaylord, we have this hotel, AC Hotel, we have this urban feel. And I have the pleasure as county executive of introducing the man who saw it all. I was a young delegate with black hair and hair when he took a bunch of us, along with the county executive at that time, Wayne Curry, and brought us down here. And there was nothing here but just, it looked like a rubble field. And it was cold and windy and rainy, and I said, he's out of his mind. And he said it's
still
gonna,
is.
and he said it's going to be fantastic. And he's right. My good friend, Milt Peterson.
Thank you, sir. Now, having Rashern do the Boston Marathon, that tells the story of Rashern. Since he has taken office as our county executive, it has been a marathon. It's been a marathon on him improving this county. Whether it's business development, whether it's education, he just has had a marathon, and he's been super successful, and we're so delighted to have this type of leadership for the county. And that's what makes us in the business world say, this is a good place to invest. We're here today to talk about investment, the investment that Gaylord, that Ryman, and Marriott are making in this great hotel. And Colin Reed is the one who I first met. It was what, Colin, 10, 12, 13?
14 years ago.
14 years ago, okay? And he was CEO. And at the time, it wasn't, this is going to happen. Gaylord it was a maybe. He became CEO, and it turned from a maybe to we're going to do it. And he and Bennett Westbrook worked tirelessly in getting what I think is one of the greatest designs and one of the best properties in our country, and that is the Gaylord National at National Harbor. We are very proud of that property. But it took $1.2 billion, not million, billion. That's the confidence that Gaylord had in Washington and in National Harbor. And when you think of the $1.2 billion investment, that's the largest, not National Harbor, not in Prince George's County, not in Marriott, but in this part of the country. It is the largest investment. And now, today, to have added to that, have this, the AC Hotel, in this, it's fabulous. I love it. And when I look back at the time that Colin and I have had together, it's been a partnership. It's like the partnership that we have had with Rushern and with the county. These big projects need working together. It has to be that way. And I can truly say that I've been in, you can tell, around a long time. And I used to tell them, I've been working on this for 18 years. Look what it's done to me. I'm only 43. I'm only 43. I can truly say that Colin is one of the best executives that this old man has ever dealt with. He is. He's interested in the customer. It was interesting. We were out in the back, and he was actually talking with Rushern. But he saw a paying customer walking down the corridor. What did he do? Say, step aside, please. Because he's always looking out for his guests. But also, he's always looking out for his organization and the people that work, forming his team. So I want to say that, yes, Gaylord National is our anchor. And National Harbor wouldn't be Rushern what it is without Gaylord National. And it took that $1.2 billion, the largest investment. And so when you look at businesses in Maryland, you have to say Gaylord is the largest investor. And then you have to say in Prince George's County, I don't know who would have more Prince George's County people working for them than does Gaylord. So Gaylord is our anchor, and we're proud. And we're so proud to have Marriott. You know, you say the word Washington, but you can also say Marriott Town, because Marriott is Washington. Headquartered here in Virginia, in Maryland, has more hotels. That's across the river. You've never seen it? That's the Potomac, and that's the river, okay? I'm proud to say that we have a development called Washingtonian up on 270, and we have 3 Marriotts in that one development. So today is a celebration for Gaylord and Marriott to come with this grand hotel. We're proud of you, and we thank you for coming. Good night. Yeah, what's his name? What's his name? Here's the chairman.
Thank you, Milt.
Colin Reed.
All right, you know, good morning to you all, by the way. Good morning to you all, and thanks for coming, and thank you for being flexible and setting this thing upstairs. I was told yesterday when I was packing that it was going to be 75 degrees and sunny and lovely, so I have a thin suit on today, and I'm glad we're up here. Milt, thank you for those kind words. I wish you'd have said those things when we were in the middle of our negotiations. But I'll get to National Harbor in a second. But what I want to do first of all is I got some notes, but they're all going to be gone. They're out of the window here. I first want to thank County Executive Schoenbaker, as Milt did, for a company like us to invest capital in a state and a community. It is very, very important that we have good political leadership in the environment that we're in. And we're going to talk a little bit about not just this investment today, but we're going to announce something else we're going to do in a minute. And I want to say that the county executive has really, really impressed our company. He and his team over the course of the last, 5 years, Rashawn, you've been in office. And it's been a partnership. The improvement in the crime statistics and just the whole perception of what goes on in this neck of the woods has just fundamentally changed. And that's very, very important to us as a company. And you have our gratitude and admiration for the job you've done here. So thank you. I also want to echo what Rashawn said. I remember when Milt brought me here, you got to come up and see this place. Our company had sort of signed a letter of, should I say, an egregious letter of intent that we renegotiated on the big hotel up here. And it was like walking onto a 200-acre potato field. And Milt, had this vision of, these beautiful roads and these beautiful buildings. And, and it took us about 3 months to sign on to this. And, when you think about it, 14 years later, what is here? This is the playground of the East Coast, and it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I want to just talk a little bit about the casino for a second. The casino that's being built, all those cranes you see up the road. When Milton and I first started talking about this location, we talked about casino gaming. And it was something that we decided as a business, our company and Milt, that this is something that we were not going to pursue. And then you fast forward to legislation coming to Maryland. You fast forward to table games being legalized and the 6th license being awarded to Prince George's County. And we, both of us, talked a lot about this, and we decided that if we're going to open our arms and welcome gaming to this beautiful, beautiful location, it's got to be with a great operator. We did not want to be in business with, one of these regional players, because it's our belief that this could be one of the great casino gaming markets in the country. And that's exactly what is happening here. And the impact that it will have on our business and on National Harbor will be tremendous. There will be literally thousands of people a day coming to National Harbor. And that's one of the reasons why we've made more of an investment here. I want to say just a couple of things. The reason we did this deal with the AC. First, it's on the doorstep of our big mothership. This is a 2,000-room hotel up the road. It's the largest hotel on the east coast of the United States of America. It's probably the best convention hotel on the eastern side of the United States of America. This hotel will act as a great overflow hotel to us. The second reason we did it is it has solidified in another way the relationship we have built over the last 2.5 years with the Marriott companies. When you've been an operator of a business and you hand the baby over to somebody else, there's bound to be, a little bit of tension. And in that first 2 years of our relationship, it's like a marriage. You have to learn. And I would say that we're very happy today with the the leadership of the Marriott organization, and that's why we're prepared to put another asset in their hands. And I also want to thank Mike Stengel and Richard Morse. Mike is here somewhere. Mike is back there. Mike is the vice president of, Mike, if I get your title wrong, but he really is the Oberfuhrer. You understand this, Tony. He is the Oberfuhrer of Gaylord Hotels. And Richard Morse, he's the one without the tie on, by the way. Richard Morse is the general manager of our hotel up here, and I really want to thank them for the great job that they have done. The other thing that I also want to just briefly announce this morning, and I don't want to overshadow the AC, is that we are going to make an additional investment at our hotel up the road, and we want to announce it. No one knows about it. The county executive, Milt, knows because I told him last week or a couple of weeks ago, but we're going to announce today another $20 million investment in Prince George's County, and we are... and this is, we're going to create what I believe is perhaps the best 20,000 square feet of meeting space on the eastern side of the United States. It is going to be a stunning ballroom that is going to be standalone right on the banks of the Potomac. The pictures are over there. They are really, really great. When I showed Milt this about a month ago, I went, oh my God, this is just beautiful. And we really think that this is going to, just transform again another offering for this great hotel. We're also going to create an outside events lawn that we will use to house all of our November and December holiday programming, and it's going to be spectacular with the views of the Potomac. So that's it. We expect to groundbreak on this in maybe in about 3-4 months, and we hope to have this open by late summer of next year, which will be just great. So I just want to again thank Milt and thank Rochelle for the partnership we have here. It's been so great to watch backwards how this business, how this beautiful location has grown over the last 14 years. But I think the exciting thing is what's going to happen, in the future. I think Prince George's County, I think National Harbor is poised to just, create what I think could be the playground of America, and it's fun times ahead. So that's the end of my remarks. Tony?
Let's do it.
The man who is responsible for running AC, a German, I think, is it German?
Very good.
Very good. So you understand when I said Stengel is the Oberfuhrer.
Congratulations. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Are you disappointed that you're not outside? I will have to say I was a little disappointed because I had this whole plan. I brought my parachute. I was going to parachute down. But I may have actually landed over by the Gaylord. So I figured it's probably good to do this inside. So welcome to the AC. We are so thrilled to have this hotel as part of our growing brand and growing collection. And thank you, Milt. Thank you, Russia. And thank you, Colin, for this fantastic partnership and really bringing this brand to life. This is a really labor of love for us as part of our lifestyle collection. We've got Renaissance as a brand in the lifestyle space. We've got AC Hotels. And we have the Moxie brand. And by the way, Colin, if you need to build another brand next to your fantastic event space, Moxie might be a good opportunity for you. I'm just putting this out here. But let's talk about AC. Let's talk about AC for a moment. AC is a brand that's coming over from Europe, and that's really the exciting thing about the brand. It was founded back in 1999 by Antonio Catalan, and his name, his initials, actually give the name to the AC brand. Antonio is, as Arnie, our CEO, would say, the Mr. Marriott of Spain. He is the hotel icon in Spain and Portugal, and there are about 78 hotels over there in Europe, and we were so stunned by the partnership that we had in Europe and by the hotels and the European feel and really the focus on this amazing design, that we saw a huge opportunity and a white space in the travel industry in the US. So we thought, what a fantastic opportunity to bring AC to the US. So now we have 3 hotels open. This is our first in the Northeast, which is very, very exciting. We have opened, as it was previously mentioned, the AC Hotel in New Orleans. We have opened Kansas City, and soon we will have 2 hotels open, one in Chicago and Miami. But a total of over 50 hotels that are currently being built and developed and converted over the next 3 years. That's staggering for us in terms of growth. That's something we haven't seen in the industry a lot, and that's really the exciting part. AC is about someone who values travel as a perk and wants to really have a story to tell when they come home at the end of the day. This brand is for your next generation traveler. Not to say that the baby boomers won't have a good time here, but it is about really looking where the future of travel is going. And that is making an emotional connection while you travel. It is not just about a comfortable bed and a clean shower. Yes, we will have that, but also providing a really, really unique, memorable experience through a great bar and lounge experience, a really good music, a cool space to work in, and transition into having a great cocktail that's beautifully served. This brand is about design. We believe that beautiful design can actually improve our lives. Beautiful design can take the entire friction of a day away and sort of create a whole harmonious ambiance. So AC is about that. AC is about next generation traveler. And it's, like I said, part of our growing lifestyle collection at Marriott. So we're very excited to be here. We're very proud of being part of this community here in the Washington area. And it is our backyard, and that's what makes us even more proud, right? So please enjoy the experience, enjoy AC Hotels, and of course we'll be around to answer any questions that you may have. But congratulations to all of you that were involved in bringing this hotel to life in such a quick time, a short time period. So let's enjoy. Thank you. Congratulations, everyone. So I will hand it over back to you.
I was going to say, you've said it all, Tony. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Don't leave, because we want photographs with all you gentlemen, so we're going to have you do that. But thanks again to all our speakers, for all our guests, for coming out to celebrate this very important day. And I get a scoop that you're expanding. I'm going to tweet that out now, get the scoop about the expansion here. That's big news for Prince George's County. And as Tony mentioned, please feel free to stay, ask questions, visit the spaces, and don't leave yet. The AC Kitchen has prepared some delicious bites for you to try out as well. I've already sampled some. I can attest it's really good. So thank you so much once again. Enjoy your afternoon, and please come back to the AC Hotel at National Harbor. Have a great day.